When I first bought my little cabin by the lake, I thought it would be my peaceful weekend escape. Nestled among tall pines, with a wraparound porch and a dock stretching into the water, it felt like a dream come true. I had no idea that my neighbor Karen would try to turn that dream into a nightmare. From the very first day, Karen seemed to be watching me. She'd walk past with her little dog, squinting at my cabin like she was inspecting it. One morning, I found a notice taped to my door. This property is HOA regulated. Contact Karen, HOA president. I was confused. The cabin wasn't even part of a homeowners association. When I politely told Karen that the cabin wasn't under HOA jurisdiction, she scoffed. This cabin belonged to my family for years. You must have bought it by mistake. I'll give you a week to vacate before I file a claim. I thought she was bluffing until I received a legal notice claiming I had illegally acquired her property. That's when I realized she was dead serious. I hired a local attorney, and we gathered every document proving my ownership. Title records, tax receipts, the original bill of sale, everything was in perfect order. Karen, on the other hand, presented a faded photograph of her family in front of a similar-looking cabin and an old letter from her grandfather. The day of the court hearing, Karen marched in with an air of confidence, her voice loud enough for the entire courtroom. Your Honor, this cabin has been in my family for decades. It's an insult that this outsider is claiming it. My attorney calmly laid out the facts. Here are the deeds and legal documents, Your Honor. The cabin was foreclosed years ago and sold to my client legally. The judge examined everything carefully, then leaned back with a sigh. Mrs. Karen, there is no evidence this cabin belongs to you. The property was legally purchased. This case is dismissed. Karen's face turned beet red as murmurs filled the courtroom. I walked out feeling a mixture of relief and victory. When I returned to my cabin that evening, the lake glistened under the setting sun. For the first time in weeks, I finally felt at peace. And as for Karen, she doesn't walk by my cabin anymore, at least not without avoiding eye contact.